What's everyone feel like for dinner?
I'll take savory. Sweet, please.
After dinner, Agatha excused herself and told us to get our beauty rest like all good princesses should. The sun was setting, but none of us were sleepy. Vi suggested we play a game to pass the time. Nice picked out Moral Quarrel, a casual social game. Vi preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
All right. The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us. We must answer honestly, or the game won't work.
A magical genie offers you one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
I'd rather live 10 lives that last 100 years
Come on
each.
with it. This is the easy part.
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
I would probably...
Do you still need more time? Good thing we went
to
with
go
such
away.
a simple game.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
have a pet dragon.
Would you rather A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
What is this? Would you rather? I would rather have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground.
Would you rather A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
I would
I
rather
actually like
smell
this
of
box.
syrup. I don't want to reek. I don't want to smell of reeking syrup. That's
There's
nasty.
no First, we mix up our hands. At the start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with. We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks. If both asker and askee answer the same way, they both place the card on one of the 3 spaces between them. Once there are 3 cards between the 2 players, they both win the game. If there's not a match between players, the card must be discarded. If a player runs out of cards before matching 3, they lose. Graham, are you getting all this?
No, not all of it.
Which one is it? Is it B? Is it Nice? Do they like me? Do I like them? What does my breath smell like? Oh, lavender. And, ew, eggs. We're inside. Should I take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to Triumph? Please tell me this is my inside voice.
So it
are
doesn't
you
really
thinking
make you
about?
choose on looks,
Oh,
I
nothing.
guess.
Just in my relaxed
This
box.
is interesting.
Ready to begin? Graham,
I like
you
this.
start.
I'd rather have it be...
A magical genie offers you one of 2 very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
I have to, wait, I have to guess which one chose it? Well, she's smart and witty. I would I'd say it'd probably be her.
100% B.
I agree. Think of all the lives you could lead. Explorer, artist,
She's adventurous
pirate,
and
vampire.
crazy, and the
Or
other one
ninja,
is
or
laid back
zombie.
and...
Graham. A rich merchant inadvertently drops 1 shiny gold coin on the ground. You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A, convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin, or B, turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
I would let the orphan keep the coin.
B, the orphan needs that money more than the merchant does.
I chose A. I figured that honesty would be rewarded with more than just 1 shiny gold
No,
coin.
I don't think it would. Rich people, man.
You have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small goose. On your way back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose. The beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you to a chest that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and old.
He's a liar.
Do you A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner? Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard?
No, I would kindly reject the offer because that's a setup.
Hey, I wouldn't give up a bird in my hand for a wild goose chase.
Sorry, B. Magic beans!
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
I think she would. Oh man, I think she's gonna answer this. Man, now I kind of want to go with her.
I pick A.
I agree. Charles
my
should be
gosh.
banished for the crimes he committed. But I couldn't imprison
I wish
friend.
courting a girl was this simple in real life.
Niece?
Shouldn't you have to see each other
It
naked
says,
before the
You
choice?
are the kingdom's wizard doctor. In the middle of the night, an honorable knight and despicable thief arrive at your door. The thief's injuries are much more severe than the knight's. Do you A, heal the knight first, or B, heal the thief first?
I picked A. The honorable knight served our
I'd
kingdom
pick that
well,
too.
and he deserves to be healed.
I picked B. I would honor my medical oath to serve those in need first.
Really?
V. Oh, this is pretty on the nose. A man you've never met, but is known as a friendly king, sends for your hand in marriage.
Interesting.
Do you A, accept his invitation, trusting his reputation, or B, seek love on your own?
Is there any other answer than B?
Of course. I chose the same.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
I think she would want to be a dragon. I think she would want a pet dragon.
A. Definitely A.
Yep, I could use
This
a
is
pet
so
dragon. Our
easy.
moat monster is looking to retire.
Part
Ram,
of your charm is being a
You're
goofball at
poor,
times.
and a thief pickpockets your only coin, forcing you to go hungry for the night. A few days later, you see the same thief get robbed of his dinner by 2 bandits. You chase after the bandits and get back the stolen food. Do you A, return the food to the thief, or B, keep the food, teaching the thief a lesson?
I would keep it, man. Fuck that thief. And the thief pickpockets your only coin. Go fuck
I'd eat the
yourself,
food.
bro.
You said I was poor and hungry, right? That thief will be fine for one night without dinner. Hopefully he won't steal again.
Same here.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Graham? Your best friend is planning to marry the love of their life. On the day of the wedding, you discover that their fiancé is a gremlin, using a magic spell to disguise themselves as a human. The gremlin assures you it loves your friend and begs you to keep their secret. Do you A, tell your friend anyway? Or B, keep their secret?
I would tell the friends. Because who wants to be married to a gremlin?
Well, A, if they're truly in love, it shouldn't matter.
No. B, I wouldn't want to ruin their special day.
Until they went to have kids, man.
Would you rather
Kids.
A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
I think the tail is her.
B.
Oh, really? Noodles
Actually,
is
I
hands?
picked A. I need these hands for adventuring.
What?
Graham, you have a job you love as the Royal Love Doctor. But during an appointment, your best friend's husband admits to you that he's in love with another woman. Do you A, break the confidentiality policy and tell your friend, potentially getting fired? Or B, advise the man to go back to his wife and hope your friend does not find out that you knew he had eyes for another?
Best friend's husband admits to you. He is in love with another woman. Well, I would advise him to go back to his wife because I don't want to break confidentiality. I know, right? The tail. That's gremlinism.
B, if he's coming to me for help, he deserves to be forgiven.
Actually, I picked A. I would want to be told.
Wow, this is gonna go on forever.
V. Bravery and boldness are the only important qualities for a hero to have. A, true, or B, false?
Only.
B.
B,
Yeah.
false, for certain. A good leader is well-rounded.
Great minds think alike.
Well,
Would you rather A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
constantly reek of syrup. I think that'd be her.
100% B.
What?
Actually, I picked A. I can't stand the smell of reeking
Oh,
syrup.
what? This is
I
crazy.
lost the game, but was happy to see the bond that Niece and V shared. When the sun went down, the air turned frigid. We decided it was too cold to play another game and headed to bed. The walls of the tower were pretty thin, and embarrassing as it is to admit, that night I overheard the princesses talking about me.
They
What
retracted
do you
their
think of King Graham
stairs.
the Compassionate?
He seems friendly, I guess.
He's quite the character.
This seemed like the perfect time to explore the tower. I was interested in getting to know my new home better.
No yeah, there's no rose right now. Apparently they gave a rose to each other. Hey Osis, how's it going today? Well-rounded, so the hero should have a beer belly. Possibly. Possibly.
I wasn't ready for bed yet. There was still more to explore.
More to explore. I don't know, I'm kind of, leaning on the side of B.
It was cold at the top of that tower. All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips.
Choco chips. Well, what can I explore? Huh. There's nothing to explore.
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
I don't know what to fix it with, bro. Okay, what do you want me to look at? Wait, what? There's more parts to the tower? Mind blown! Oh my
Once
gosh.
upon a time, a beautiful princess locked herself away in a tower and patiently waited for a charming prince to come and rescue her.
Oh. Her room?
Oh, I do miss her.
The months turned to years, and no prince ever came to whisk her off to a happy ending.
Aww. She got a friend. That's sad. I'm doing pretty good, Osis. Not too bad. Waiting for a storm here. to come tonight. I think it's coming tonight. So I went out and I got a bunch of stuff. Just in case the apocalypse happens overnight with the 2 inches of snow we're gonna get. Hey guys, I will let you know though, the store had bottled water and there was milk and bread on the shelves. And it's a thing here in North Carolina when the snow is gonna come. No. That everybody buys all the milk and bread. It's really weird. Just milk and bread. I love that gif. It's one of my favorites. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. You locked yourself indoors.
The witch grew bitter and mad. She began kidnapping princesses in order to increase her chances of being rescued.
Oh, so she just wants her own Prince Charming. Oh, shit.
That seemed to be missing a piece. That seemed to be missing a piece.
So what's the...
That seemed to be missing a piece.
Yeah, it is, so I gotta leave. It's missing a second, an hour hand?
Years of appearance-changing potions eventually took their toll and backfired, turning the princess into a soggy hag with a floppy tail.
But the potion could be reversed, right? She could lose the tail and her skin would change back to normal.
I'm afraid not, Gwendolyn. Agatha took it too far.
Agatha,
There was
of course.
no coming back.
You hit minus 40C. Minus 50C, close top button of the shirt and take a sip of booze. Where I used to live before, I mean, I'm not used to it anymore because I've been out of that weather for so many years. But in New York, it got to minus 40, which is, I think minus 40C and F is the same. But yeah, the high winds and it was pretty insane. But yeah, I know what you mean. I still had friends that walked around in flip-flops at minus
The
40.
enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it.
Oh wow, so she was actually a pretty woman. What the fuck is this thing? Like, it's so weird. It's a chicken. Okay. Now we can explore without her being in here. Back in the winter of 99, you had minus 50C or minus 58F. Yeah, booze doesn't freeze up. Well, yeah, like, high alcohol content doesn't freeze. I know that there was a storm that when Eric was in high school, I think it was a storm in 1998 that froze everything over. It was the ice storm, and they didn't have power. Like, huge area of New York didn't have power for like a month and a half, I think. It was a little over a month. And they had to move people to the to army base, and some people lived in the gymnasium at the school. I couldn't do that. Eric said that his family had to go to the creek in their yard to get water to flush their toilets, and I couldn't even imagine. Oh, fuck, another puzzle. So, 250? 250? Cal's like, I know these things. Wait, they get to leave the Wait, are they leaving the tower?
Hagatha never left the tower, so she would send the princesses on her errands. They would fetch this ingredient or that trinket. She used a special enchantment to poof them out of the tower, and after some time, poof them back in.
Why didn't they ever tell anyone they were trapped up there?
If they did, the spell would instantly pull them back in.
Magic is so arbitrary.
It is.
Los Charcistra.
She's got no teeth. She's so sexy. Oh. Wait. The Hagatha is up there with them, so she would know that I'm missing. There was that feather.
I would hold off on flashing that ring again.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
So they're both fixing their things. Let's go speak with V first. Can't live in very cold weather. It's not that bad, Ossus, but I guess if you're used to warm weather, it would be a big change. Coolant fluid on your truck. The coolant fluid you fill in the trucks only works until -25. Oh yeah, hopefully not. I remember my parents had a diesel truck and you had to plug it in. I actually had like a plug-in from the engine that you would plug into your house basically. Yeah, so it would heat up the engine, and if you started it like cold, it could hurt the engine. So I don't know what it was. I just know that when it got cold, we had to plug the truck in. It was really weird. Like really weird.
How's it going?
My favorite puzzle box is broken. I'm not sure how to fix it yet.
Want me to try to fix it?
I'll get it.
Sure you will.
Hey there. What's shaking?
I cracked my loot and I don't have the right tool to fix it.
Want me to try to fix it?
Do you have the tool I need?
Nope.
Then I'll take care of it.
I was stuck. I needed advice. Too bad I couldn't just dart over to the town square. Or could I?
Maybe. Oh, let's go down. I'm gonna move again. I'm a little confused as to what happens. We left the door open and everything. Oh, that's where she sends them out. Interesting. Okay, is that all that's here? I want to check everything first. Check the door. Yeah, our trucks have engine block heaters. Is that what it is, where you plug your vehicle in? Well, I mean, it was worth a try. Honestly, it was worth a try.
This sorcery was very finicky. It would teleport you away from the tower, but only for a limited time. And you needed something from the place you wanted to go to.
Well, I have my ring. Oh. Wait a minute. So should I go? I should go to the sorcerers and let them know. About the spell. That's what I'm gonna do. No question about it. Oh. What's going on?
Oh, the old tournament board. Don't know why I need this, but that's never stopped me before.
Uh-oh. Caution
The
bees.
old tournament board.
Get back my mattress, Amaya. Alice is weird. One of your colleagues has a friend who works IT. -60. It was so cold they had to leave the engine running at night. They had to keep spare batteries inside the trucks to keep them from discharging. Oh my. You start keeping them running or keep them plugged in. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, that's what my parents' truck had then. To plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. What is this? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go right to the sorcerers. Why is there so much yarn around? Is
I
Acorn?
knocked, but no answer. To be honest, my relationship with the Hobblepots had suffered since I starved them in the Goblin prison.
I obviously didn't starve them hard enough. What about Amaya?
Graham!
Amaya! It's been far too long.
Wow. Are you here for a permit?
A permit? For what? These concealed weapons?
Seriously,
God.
my washboard is broken. Can I do my laundry on your abs?
I'll think on that.
Come on. At least let me sharpen these boots on those calves.
Hey, I'd recognize those shiny biscuits anywhere. Are those...
What, these? Of course not.
Whisper.
She's just a friend. I admit to nothing.
I see. I guess Whisper can...
Don't say it. Ah, Zards. I tell you to think before you speak, but we all know that's not the Amaya way.
Well, the Amaya way is exactly why I'm here today. I need advice. On love. It's a long
I should've gone to the
story,
Bakers
and
for
I'll explain
love.
later, but I may have met someone. Or someone's. How do I know if she is the one?
Hold your snoots, Muscles. You came in here to ask me about the mushy stuff?
I did.
On purpose?
Trusting my gut landed me in a pretty embarrassing situation.
All right. Emotions. Emotions. I can do this. It's like Papa always told me. Marry quick and without care. If they leave you, it won't matter, because, you know, you didn't care about them.
Not helpful.
Fine. Fine. Digging deeper. Oh. What's this feeling? Weird. Graham, I'm not sure where I dug this up from, and I hope to bury it immediately after we're finished, but can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
I know most people will give you a gaga head in the clouds response about the ingredients for true love, but have you given any thought to what you're willing to put up with? Like what you could learn to love?
Oh, you mean like if she's...
Challenging?
I've never shied away from a challenge, personality or otherwise. And also, if she's...
Clumsy?
Like if she's clumsy. Well, so what? It could become endearing. Oh, the spell. It's kicking in, pulling me back to the tower.
The what?
The tower. No time to explain. It's
I'm sorry, which way is the tower again?
that way. The tower is that way.
Thanks for that.
Oh, a tool. Do you have a tool I could borrow? For, you know, fixing stuff?
Sure. What size are the bolts?
The twisty kind?
Here, take this old wrench. She's got at least one good fix left in her.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, King Graham. What have you gotten yourself into? Twinkle Toes! I need you to run!
Through your mind?
No, not through my mind. Graham needs you.
Well, no, I guess it was a good idea to go there. I don't know what would have happened if I had gone to the baker's. But I do have a wrench I have a wrench. Good for one fixin'. Oh god, don't catch me. Oh, his portrait.
No way.
I told you no detail would be overlooked. Underneath Manny's mask was the face of a goblin.
Nice twist.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, though. Fucking Manny. Aww. Nerd. Bramble was probably a good-looking woman. Honestly, she's gonna be like sexy or something. Yeah. That's hilarious. What do you know? The twist. Yeah. Maybe if I show. What if I show the?
Square hole.
I just want to put the hammer up or the wrench up. Oh. It's missing. It's missing something, so I can't use it yet. Oh. But, you know, that makes sense because Manny seems like a douchebag. You tap that all night. That's what the baker did.
How's it going?
My favorite puzzle box is broken. I'm not sure how to fix it yet.
Want me to try to fix it?
I'll get it.
All week, all year.
This might help.
It will, actually. Thank you.
No problem.
Is it gonna fall apart after it fixes this?
You want to solve this one together?
I would love to.
Here, you take side one.
Oh no, I don't want to solve anything. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Oh my god. These games, they're actually not too bad, though. I don't mind these games.
I'll push it this way. Good move. We got it!
Yes, we did.
Could you play me a melody to help me sleep?
How about something with a bow and some strings?
Who said violins? Doesn't solve anything.
I was slightly disappointed there was no mention of me that night.
Grandpa, boys aren't the only things the girls talk about.
I
Easy
learned that
peasy.
lesson long ago.
Where is this tower going? Oh, you know what? I bet if you went to the sorcerers, it would be Acorn that would have helped you.
Oh, someone's at the door. Just a moment. Be there in a jiffy.
Agatha, it's been forever. You're looking... Agatha, so nice to see you.
Morden, your English is
For
coming
a victory,
along
BJ.
splendid.
Well, thanks for noticing.
Care to join me for a spot of tea?
Now, Agatha, I know better than to set foot inside this tower, but I do appreciate the invitation.
You never know. You might like it better in here. The view is quite nice, and if it ever rains, we'll move.
I grew up in a cave, so I'm fine with a small, cold room with a view of rubble.
Speaking of small and cold, please tell him to be careful with this.
The message will be received.
I'm serious, Morden. I've spent my life coated in a thin layer of cosmolotion. It's a potion. It's not a panacea.
Duly noted. Oh, I almost forgot.
That's gonna be for
He wanted to
Manny.
return this book he borrowed. Said he doesn't need it anymore.
Ah, yes. How to tame your dragon. Did you ever find Hornswoggle?
It'll return when it's tired of feeding off werebears and lost travelers.
A balanced breakfast indeed. Ha! Good day, Morden.
Yeah, it's gonna be for Manny, isn't it?
The pleasure has been mine. Fare thee well, Hagatha.